Hi everybody, I am Cookie Dough and welcome back to another episode of our Europa Universalis 5 Let's Play as Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth. That's a mouthful right there, where we have just finished some warring against, well, not just finished some warring against Bohemia. We did finish it about probably close to 10ish years ago, because our truce is expiring a little bit later this year, where we will be going and creating another CB on both Bohemia and Hungary. We'll see if we are going to do a together war again against them, because I did tell them to break their alliances, so they're not allied to each other. So I may go ahead and just do some, even though, yeah, Hungary and Bohemia both are allied to the Brandenburgians. Maybe even going to war against the Brandenburgians, but the thing is, then I would have to co-belligerent one of them, which Hungary might be reasonable enough to co-belligerent because they only have one other ally, which is Württemberg here, and they're not that great. But we will see. We do still have to get the spy network on them and create the CB. Other than that, we will go ahead and get way more of the advances going, upgrading our weapon workshop along with the other upgradables that we can do, which is, there we go, both the scriptoriums and the paper guilds. We will get them upgraded to the printer shop and the paper workshop. So that will help us get way more income monthly, along with the weapon workshop, the naval supplies to a lesser extent, because we don't have that many, plus we are not really having any navy. But getting some navies built should probably be pretty good, especially because I will start annexing things like these countries here along the Baltics, including Riga, Courland, and Medininkai, because they are mostly lesser Polish. Probably start with Courland and these guys to get them all annexed, plus continuing annexing these guys that are out stationed. But yeah, we will get all of that, including switching these guys to convert to our culture as well. I'll keep them around for a little bit longer. They have done a pretty good job converting to Catholic. Now it is time to get them to convert to our culture and get that going. But yeah, I will let you guys know once I have a good update for you. But for now, let's keep it going. Alrighty, here is another update for well, after a quickie war, not too quickie war, I guess. It was about a 7-8 year war here against Bohemia, where we were fighting Bohemia, Brandenburg, Volgast, and a few other miners here in the HRE. Not so terrible, really. So let's go ahead and piece them out. We will start with Volgast, which I will take this little tiny appendage here finally from them. It doesn't really cost too much, so I think it shouldn't be much of a problem. Plus the regular money, war reps, humiliate, and all of that. So we will go ahead and take that from Volgas. Thank you very much. Now we just need to deal with these guys here, Komenos, whatever they're called. If I can hover over them, Kamin. So we will take the bishopric of Kamin here just to have nice little borders here. Well, we'll get them uglied up a little bit in a second here. So for Brandenburg, we are not going to take any land, just going to take some money, take some war reps as always, and humiliate, so that will be perfectly balanced. There we go. And now when it comes to Bohemia, I do want to take this province because this is the last Silesian province they have. Plus, I was thinking of getting this province here. How is that antagonism-wise? Not that bad whatsoever. Not bad at all, if anything. Because I was thinking, do I go and maybe try to get another province? You know what? That would be quite a lot of people in a coalition. I don't mind fighting a coalition, but I don't think I want to at the moment. Just because I do want to go ahead and get a war against Hungary going as well. Hopefully we can do that soon. Actually, which I did forget to do, is to create a spy network on them. Unfortunately, this may take a minute or two. Heilich may be a good thing to go against. I may transfer Transylvania to me. They're not integrating. Oh, they are. And they're going to be finished. Okay, they still have quite a lot to go. I may just transfer Transylvania to me because, as I was talking last time, there have some Mercury happening here. So if I can get the Mercury going, that would be pretty good. I'll see. Maybe I'll take this myself and then just release these as their own subjects eventually, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyways, for now, let's go ahead and peace out Bohemia. Ton of money, some land, humiliate as well. Yeah, war reps, all of that. I think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Look at that. Like I said, I dirtied up the borders down here, but don't worry, we will get that going in a second, because I will actually get these guys released as a vassal. There's still some Hussitism in our land, but it's going away. We have, our subjects have converted this pretty nicely, and they're also, quite a lot of them are already Lesser Polish, which is great. So I will have them to keep converting that to our culture, and probably go ahead and start annexing these guys. And I think, yeah, these guys here as well. Let's start annexing you. Probably annex the rest of them. The thing is, Minsk has been converted to Lesser Polish. These guys will be next, as will probably Livonia and Latvia and all of this stuff, or Latgalia. So we'll get that going. And we have quite a lot of money to spend. We already have spent making some towns, possibly getting some of these locations here upgraded to a city would be nice as well. Like, for example, I will go ahead and upgrade you to a city. You can go to a city. We do still have lots of room to build, but having cities in the close proximity to our capital is quite huge. I will wait, because this does cost quite a lot, so I will wait for those guys for this to spend on other things, like maybe upgrading some more of our buildings. We do still have some more of these paper workshops to upgrade. And some of these guys here as well. Just go do something like so. Yeah, you can do that. Warsaw, we already upgraded everything that can be upgraded. I don't know what's happening with that one. Yeah, just upgrade this one so we don't have to worry too much about it. The only thing is, the Naval Supplies Guild doesn't really do much of anything. But for the rest of this, I will go ahead and get some more RGOs upgraded. Look at this. We can get so much more money from our gold, silver, and iron, because we're absolutely doing great things with these things. Well, no, not so much. Warsaw, we will upgrade some things in there. And Dansk has a couple of things to upgrade as well. Beautiful. So there goes 4,300 ducats just upgraded just like that. Let's get this guy here into Poznan. The thing is, we have a pretty good coverage on our roads. I haven't spent too much of our own money on the roads, but because we do have the burgers can upgrade roads, they have actually done majority of the upgrading. So I didn't have to spend my own money on this, and the burgers have done quite a great job on it. We definitely are lacking a little bit on the roads here in our northwestern parts. I should get this going, because that is one of the parts that is very low on control, and getting this up here and getting some control would be very nice. But yeah, I think we're really good on control and proximity propagation. Obviously, our far eastern parts are kind of obviously out of the way, and most of it is not even integrated yet. I have not made subjects out of this, but that should be okay. Now, if I go ahead, there's no historic subject in here. That's fine. We will go ahead and create a custom subject right in here, and let's make you a vassal. Get someone that's absolutely terrible like you. Go ahead and do that. Okay, perfect. And before I forget, this guy here will go ahead and go and integrate the last Silesian province here, so that we can get that going. Why I ended up taking this province actually is because it has gems, iron, and wool. So the gems are going to be huge. It's a rural location, so once this comes into, well, first of all, we will be gaining quite a lot of it from our own subject. They will have a good income, like these guys here, right? They have 100 for a tax base just for being a one province miner here. Also, we are at 1875. France is at 1300. So we are just absolutely snowballing like crazy right now. Let's get this going. I could probably do that. Let's leave that alone for now. One thing I did want to talk about as well, which I am now blanking on. Not laws, not parliament. That's right. We are doing. We already have, like, once these two things are done, the silver, lead, copper, and tin output, we already finished the advance that had the plus 75% iron output. We are, I think, providing the majority of the iron to Europe, which is absolutely amazing. Again, once we get to the Mercury patio, our gold and silver is just going to be insanely powerful, as long as we can get enough Mercury into our market, which I am hoping we will be able to do. Again, I forgot what I wanted to talk about, but if it comes up, I will make another update. But yeah, for now, I will keep going. Alrighty, got a little quick update here. As you can see, we have Nikolai Copernicus that has come to our doorstep asking to be let in. After years studying in Italy, the young nephew of the Bishop of Lidzbark, Nikolai Copernicus, has entered his service secretary and physician. During several sessions of the Sejm, the young man has distinguished himself as a very capable and intelligent administrator. So we can either do the historical option, which is just ignore him. He will move to Poland-Lithuania, but he gains away from court, unfortunately, and we are not able to hire him as any sort of cabinet member or anything. So he's basically blocked from any sort of interactions with the crown or with our court. He is pretty good. He has very, very good administrative skill, decent enough diplomatic skill, or we can do his presence as a jewel for Warsaw. We have to spend 2,100 ducats on him, but he does move to the Commonwealth, and we can hire him or have him be married off. So I think I will do this, even though it is going to cost me every single ducat that I have right now. But let's do that nonetheless. Oh my god, and he has some fancy glasses. Gotta love it. We cannot... Yeah, so I can't... I was hoping to just marry him to somebody, to one of my female members of my family, but unfortunately that does not seem to be the case. I have also a law to be passed, which is the rights of the burghers. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for that. We will be doing that in a couple of months here. But I have started to do to increase our control. A parliament session. I have been very lazy in building counting houses, mainly because they are quite expensive. And right now, I can get all of these ones built here for quite a bit of less money. And then I don't have to worry about that. So let's have a couple of months pass. We have been doing quite well. We're at 2,000 tax base right now. And we are getting ready to go ahead and declare war on the Hungarians. I'm just waiting for the two Sicilies to get out of this war because they will be the ones trying to help me. And I also am helping the French out with their usual being at war with half the HRE. So that is something. Even though they're kicking butt, I'm not really helping. I did have one of their armies come over here, siege something out, so I kicked their butts, but that was about it. I can spend some money, or you know what kind of options do we have here? Serfdom support, that might be decent enough. I think I might go for that. We already have enough serfdom as is. And that, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do this. Then we will go ahead and pass a state law for the burghers. Now, the thing is, curtail the burghers is probably pretty decent. They have quite a lot of, quite a lot of power. So the estate satisfaction equilibrium wouldn't mean much. Their taxes, we will be able to tax them 10%. Now that I'm thinking about this, this might be probably the better way to go about it, but we'll see. And their burgher power obviously goes down, and burghers blocked from cabinet. This is the only thing that is kind of crappy, especially because also I ended up changing. So now I'm switching to bank ledger. We had, if I can remember what we had here, it was this one here, feudal nobility. It gave us noble estate satisfaction equilibrium plus loyalty of subjects and push to a traditional economy. Pointless. No need for us to do that. So I have done bank ledgers, which gives us trade maintenance minus 20%, monthly inflation minus 0.02, and capital economy push plus 10. So basically that just kind of reverses and doubles down on the capital economy push, which is absolutely great. Now, one thing I have here, I passed this, or I gave the commoners this privilege here, commoners in the administration. So it says commoners allowed in cabinet. Okay? But when I go to my cabinet and I obviously have my usual cabinet members, but if I go, there's not a single commoner that is in the cabinet. So I don't know if this is a weird bug or what is happening in this with that privilege, but it's not letting them become cabinet members. Now, what I was thinking of doing here is doing the strong guilds. Unfortunately, it will give them some more power, right? Burgher power. It will increase the production efficiency, which is absolutely lovely. And it says again, commoners allowed in cabinet, yes. I'm kind of thinking, do I try and see what this, but this is very, very much tempting. Because we still have the nobles and the clergy being in the cabinet. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do curtail the burghers. They will not be allowed in the cabinet, but at least we'll get a ton more taxes from them, which they're paying a decent amount of taxes already. But 10% more, that's another 20 ducats on top of that for now. Plus, we'll probably be getting way more, where is it? Way more burghers. Right now, we only have 269. So the more we build towns, the more we have cities, they will be getting more promoted and we will be charging them more. You know what? Let's do it. Let's curtail the burgers, and that will be that. Okay. We'll see what we can do with the money on that front. Like I said, we will be going to a war against the Hungarians, and I will update you once that is over. Alrighty, just a quickie little update. I am in the middle of a war which will be over very soon, and I will be giving an update for that as well. But I just wanted to say here that the Lutheran Reformation has popped off, and I think we will be doing or converting to a Protestant at some point. But let's read the flavor text. Thoughts of disapproval against the Roman Catholic Church are spreading across Europe following the increasing practice of indulgences, raising questions concerning the greed of the Church. While these stayed rather broad and general accusations for now, a particular incident in Weimar has caused a humble monk by the name of Martin Luther to write and publish a thesis on the nature of true worship and the nature of our faith. He's specifically targeting the selling of indulgences, defaming them as greedy and unnecessary, as well as disputing the authority of the Pope to sell the same forgivenesses that only God can grant. So that is it. So it has popped up in Weimar here, which is quite close to us. So I think we shouldn't have too much of an issue getting these guys or getting a Lutheran to spread to us. But we will see. Like I said, I will be back probably in a few months here just to wrap up this war and get both Brandenburg and Hungary pieced out. But yeah, let me just finish the sieging. Alrighty then, here we go. Finally ending that war. I know I said I'll be back in a few months here, but it's been just a little more than a year since we had that last update when Lutheranism has spawned. Or actually a couple of years, yeah, because I think it spawned in 1510. That's right, a couple of years. But anyways, we're ready to peace out both Hungary and Brandenburg. First things first, let's go ahead and get Brandenburg pieced out. We're going to be doing some money, obviously, war reps and everything. And I'm actually going to have them transfer Lübeck to me. I think that's going to be really good. We will eventually go ahead and grow in here. Plus, Lübeck is a trade center. So that is absolutely amazing. So yeah, we'll have that going real quick. Yeah, that's basically it. Some people will not be too happy about us, but it is what it is. I may go ahead and do improve relations with these guys, with the Hansa, just in case, because Hansa can be a little finicky sometimes when it comes to their troop size and stuff. Now for Bohemia here, they're having all of these things being built all over the place. We have some being built here as well. We'll discuss that in a second. All right, so for Hungary here, we will give these guys back their last location here. Take these few locations. Why I'm taking these locations here? Because we will be going ahead and fighting against Heilig next. So these are partial provinces here that we can feed them later on. Plus, I'm taking all of the stuff here in Transylvania, mainly because they have that Mercury province right here, which we should be able to hopefully take advantage of because it will be our subject. I will be releasing a new subjects from there. But yeah, we will see what it's going to be able to do. And yeah, whatever else, the rest will be money. So let's go ahead and piece that out. Fantastic. And we have a crap ton of money. Another thing that just happened before I ended up piecing out, we did end up getting the Mercury patio going. And I think I need to go to Krakow, which is where most of it is. There we go, Mercury patio. And we will be going to build it in every single one of these provinces. I don't think we can build them anywhere else in my empire. No, that is... Oh. Oh, okay. But you're still within... Okay, I'm not going to be building that to you because you're still within... Oh, no. Oh, no, that is in there. Okay, so that is in my land. So yeah, let's go ahead and build you there. That's fantastic. Beautiful. We are actually going ahead and converting these guys to lesser Polish, so they will get our culture sooner than later. And there we go. Yeah, we have absolutely gotten all of the mercury patios we can. The only thing is, again, are we going to be able to get enough mercury into our cities or into our locations to do that? Possibly let's upgrade some roads with a ton of this money that we have. And there we go. We upgraded some of these roads. Probably should upgrade more roads as we are kind of spotty at some areas. I ended up doing a pretty good job doing the northwest here. But yeah, kind of the heartland here, upgrading it, moving it all the way over to the east as well. Going towards the north would be really good. What I also want to do is start annexing some of these guys here. These two guys here for sure. These guys here, I'll see if I can go to war with these guys to get them going. What is this? Yeah, we could probably go ahead. No, these guys are not. Plus, we don't have enough diplomats anyways. Also, what I wanted to do is possibly build some more towns. We always need more towns. Towns are great. Right here, this may not be a greatest location. It's not like properly connected or anything, but this one is. So let's make you a town. Well, this could be a town as well. That seems pretty good here. This horse one, yeah, let's just get you into a town. These guys here don't have as much population, so that should hopefully be all right. I am a little hesitant getting these livestock and wheat guys into a town. Again, we will be needing a whole lot more wheat and stuff. Sturdy grain, I am not opposed to making that into a town because sturdy grain is not, nor am I on the legumes. Well, you know what? You can go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get all of these things converted to some towns. Iron, I'll leave as is. Yeah, this is wool. This is actually a pretty good wool province, so I'll leave it for now. And there we go. We don't have any more money. So yeah, we converted some more things to towns. Beautiful. We'll continue doing that. And I love how my subjects here converted basically all of their locations into towns, which is so good. So I don't have to worry about any of this stuff here. Plus along here as well. Look at all of these towns these guys built. Absolutely amazing. These guys here a little slower, but I'll annex them anyways. Don't care really that much about them. So there we go. We spend all of our money. We're making a ton of money. We're at 2,200 tax base. We'll definitely be, I mean, I might even dare to say that we could even get it to 3,000 tax base before we get to the next age, which is in about 25 more years. 25 more years. So we should be good on that. But yeah, we now have to deal with the Reformation. And like I said, I most likely will be converting to Protestantism or Lutheranism. It is going to be very painful. We still have the eastern portion of our lands is absolutely a mess with religions. We still have a good portion of Removing, quite a lot of Orthodox here still. And even the Hussites here that are having a holdout in the Silesian areas. But yeah, we will see what happens, but I definitely would like to get into Lutheranism. It's a way better religion than Catholic. But again, let me see how how the whole campaign goes, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I will be releasing some of these here as subjects, and then I will be going, once I do that, we will be going to war against Heilich, and I will update you guys once that is all done. Alrighty then, here we go with another little quickie war update. This one will be pretty quick. I don't think it should take that long. We have been fighting against Heilich, Kiev, and Chernihiv here, which we will piece out here in no time. So Chernihiv will take one little province, money, and the good old stuff. We'll just say yes, thank you very much. Kiev, we will go ahead and do kind of a little similar thing, take a couple of provinces, do that. I was thinking of maybe taking them apart a little bit, kind of releasing some countries out in the east, but then that just means the Golden Horde will just come back and kind of swallow them up. I don't mind fighting Kiev. They do have quite a few castles and forts. It's kind of on the crappy side, but whatever, we'll just do that. We'll piece them out for a couple of provinces, the last Polesian province, and then we'll do another Ruthenian province here. We'll just release a country with that. And last but not least, Heilich here, we will take this kind of southwestern part or western part of their country, just to kind of combine these areas that we ended up taking from Transylvania here and creating a bunch of subjects. We will just feed them this land and then create a new one down here so that we can take Bihar once we go to war with the Hungarians again. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to click the peace out button. So there we go, we will take that. And actually, how badly... Oh, this is not even that bad. Yeah, perfect. So we will go ahead and do that. Piece that out. The Bulgarians were in this war, but they weren't that much of a threat. The Romanians, though, seem to be quite a good of a threat here. They have a very good army. They have a decent amount of tax base. Romania is really strong, so we'll have to kind of deal with them. Oh, sorry, I meant to say we did also cancel a couple of alliances for Kiev. They were allied to Romania and Vladimir here. Mainly these guys, I don't want them to be allied to them since they're already strong enough, and I do want to get them knocked down a couple of pegs so that we can keep going on them. But they'll probably turn around and eat Heilich here. Also, we built another small little stack here. They're nothing crazy, but they are good to have. And where's my main stack? They're right here. We will get them all the way over here because we will be planning to go, or not planning, we will be going to do a quickie war against Bohemia. I may not take any land. If I have room for the antagonism, I will. But mainly, all I want to do is really cycle the truce timers with Bohemia because we are getting rid of our truce is expiring with Hungary in about 2 years. And I don't want Hungary to be joining the coalition with Bohemia. I'd rather fight them separately. So main thing is I just want to recycle the truce timer with Bohemia, and so that I can also go to war against Hungary. Let's go ahead and build a few cities now that we have all of this money here. Look at this, we can build a city in here. So let's go ahead and build a city in there. You can even build a few cities up here. This one here is a decent spot for a city. Thank you very much. Sure, why not? Let's build some cities over here. You can even build some here right near Dansk. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's just build cities everywhere we can here. There we go. So these are all cities now being built. That's all the money we have spent. We are absolutely murdering it with money. We are at about 2,800 tax base. absolutely great. And we are also the diplomat or cultural hegemon. We have become a great power. Finally, it took a while. I can't believe it took a while. But yeah, we're still in this little war that France started against basically England, Castile, and a couple of minors here in the HRE. But again, France seems to be taking care of it, no problems. We're not helping. We will be going war against Bohemia. I don't think I might put a little update for this. If not, I might wait a few more years. Maybe I'll just keep it going until we get to the next age and then kind of do that. Just because it is just another 20 years. So I might just kind of go through it and do an update when we get to the new age. But yeah, I will see if what happens. Otherwise, I will talk to you soon. Alrighty, just a quick little update. I just had to do this because of the historical nature of things. On the revolutions of heavenly spheres, Nikolai Copernicus has reluctantly published a surprising and polemic astronomical treatise. On it, Nikolai defends that the Earth is not the center of the creation, and instead that it revolves around the sun along other planets. Even the technical essence of the text has kept the transmission of the most knowledgeable of astronomers and academics. It has already started to raise cries of heresy as its theories go against polemic ideas that were in accordance with the Holy Scriptures. Again, one of the most, as the text says here, the flavor text says, one of the most heretical scriptures or texts or books or papers, whatever you want to call it, of its time. And I'm glad that they put this in the game. This is awesome. Obviously, the Polish-Lithuanian government or the Polish government, whatever whatever was going on at that time, did obviously remove it from circulation, which obviously made the religious folk very, very happy. But we are not going to go with the historical option. We will let it continue printing, which gives us 15 research progress. It will piss off the estate, the freaking Catholic estate, but I don't really care. They're very, very happy with me. So let's go ahead and do this. I do love the research progress. But yeah, I just wanted to do that real quick. But yeah, I am doing a bit of a war against Bohemia, as I mentioned. I will be back soon with an update again. Alrighty then, we have finally finished this war against Bohemia. Let me tell you something, fighting against the Emperor is not fun at all. The thing is, the warring itself is not difficult, but as the war progresses, they just keep calling more and more and more of the HRE members into the war. Like, it started with just a handful of people. I was literally like, look how long this list is. I was fighting, I believe it was Bohemia, Linz, Württemberg, who I both already pieced out, the Palatinate, and Brandenburg, and whatever, Volgast as well, who are still in the war, and whatever other subjects they had. That was the people that are in the war. Now, look at it, and I already pieced out a few. Like, I pieced out Linz, I pieced out Württemberg, I pieced out the Palatinate, and I pieced out another 2 people, small minors here, or even 3 of them. They're kind of like one location, one province minors that I already pieced out. But fighting the Emperor is absolutely ridiculous in this game, just because they keep calling in HRE members long after the war has started, and it's been going on for quite a few years. But it is fine. I'm not salty at all about it. We did kick butt. And how much butt I kicked, this actually is not even showing the full thing. Because I think I pieced out some of them. This number went down. It was at about 125-ish, 127,000 killed. And I, personally, only lost 10,000. The other people is all of my small vassals that ended up losing That, and out of this, will it show me? No, it does not. Yeah, current total losses. Out of this 10,000, I'm wondering how much of this is actual attrition losses versus battle losses. It would be cool if that actually, hold on. When I peace out, that might tell me. But anyways, for now, let's go peace out. I'm mainly piecing out just 3 people here. That's the people that I really care about. So Volgast, you first. Actually, you know what? Let's wait until we finish this siege. I'm wondering if this is going to cost any less. There we go. I just wanted to finish this siege. So Volgast, if we go ahead, we will take this one location. I do want to connect this province that I already have partially owned. I don't really care that much about. People will obviously not like me, but deal with it. So we will piece out Volgast. Same thing goes for the Brandenburgians. I wanted to say Burgundians, but no, it's Brandenburgians. We will just take the rest of this province. It's only 2 locations. It's getting a little dicey here, but again, not a huge deal. I don't think I'm scared of a coalition of these guys whatsoever. Whatever money they have, get that going as well. And then we will go ahead and piece the emperor out himself. I wasn't going to take any land, but just because the war pissed me off with them keep calling in people, I just had to take a little chunk out. They also did have a war against Hungary that they ate some stuff in here. This stuff, they barely have any control here anyways, or if any control whatsoever. I will check that in a second. Obviously, a crap ton of money, some core, them giving up some cores here in the Silesian areas. So thank you very much, Mr. Bohemia, and we are done. So I did wanted to check their control in that area. Yeah, none of this has any control. So this here, they can have this appendage all they want. Does not mean anything to me or for their strength. So that's all up to them. Now we have a crap ton of money again. We are just at about almost 3,000 tax base. We are about 15 years away from going to the next stage. I was gonna do the cut in here, but no, I'm gonna finish this episode here and then have the have the transition to the new age in the next episode. Bohemia actually recovered quite well. They're at about 1,000 tax base, which is impressive for them. I mean, they are the emperor right now, so that does give them a bit of freedoms. I will be going and spending some of this money. I mean, I don't know on what. One thing I did have some issues on while we were doing this is some food. We had a warning that's saying that Warsaw is becoming low on food. That's probably more during the winter months. But what I do want to do is actually build some irrigations. And I haven't built it everywhere, but because I'm only building it in actual provinces that have food production, so clay is not food production, and because irrigation does do, it does give local population capacity, which is nice, but I'm more worried about just doing the local food production right now, plus 5%, than actually doing the local population capacity. We are not anywhere near any of our population capacity in any of our provinces just yet. So that's why I don't care about doing it where for the population capacity, I just want it for the food production at the moment. Probably in the next stage or the age after that, I will definitely build it in every single province, just so that we have that extra population capacity. Definitely is going to be nice, but for now, let's just build these irrigations in every province. We already have it, which I know is the ones that have food production RGOs, so that we can make at least more food production. And this is also one of the few reasons why I didn't end up getting rid of our government reform that we had from the beginning of the game that gives us 20% to food production. And I don't know what else the thing does. I will check it out in a second here. Let me just build these ones in the main areas of our markets that we have fully controlled. There we go. We can do this. We can do also some warehouses as well, or granaries, so that we can have some more food production. We'll do that so we can do some granaries here. Oops. So we'll just go ahead and build some granaries all over the place. There we go. Just go ahead and build some granaries. We are spending all of our money on just foodstuffs. Why? I mean, why not get everyone some more food storage, food production, and all of that? I mean, we're probably going to be running out of population. That is fine, and probably the rest, let's go ahead and spend that on some roads into the east here. I mean, why not? Seems to be something good to do because we are lacking some roads out into the east. So let's build that up. I mean, built up our roads quite well here. I do like it. Basically, way more roads than France. Castile doesn't even have any roads. I don't even feel like France has paved roads. So definitely glad to see that going on. What I will be doing is annexing some more of our subjects here, releasing some of these guys, feeding whatever other subjects we have, releasing the one Ruthenian subject here, probably releasing this guy and forcing him to convert culture, because everyone has done a really fantastic job at converting to Lesser Polish. These guys here are all done. This is my priority to go ahead and integrate. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you guys done. And another thing, what I do want to do is, where is this? So this is the market capital. They are basically fully Lesser Polish. Yes, we will go ahead and integrate them as well. So let's improve relations. Those two will be the first ones to get annexed. And yeah, I think we're doing quite well here. We are making money really, really well. We have had a bit, like we were making close to about 400 a month. Something did go up. Probably some building maintenance and stuff is pretty high, but that is fine for now. Also, I did increase our cultural investment just to get a little more prestige going. We are also a great power and we are the cultural hegemon. Not sure we'll be able to get, actually we might be able to, considering this diplomatic reputation is with one of our cabinet members actually doing the diplomatic endeavors action. What I also wanted to show you guys, our values are absolutely insane. The decentralization, we're good with, obviously, with the amount of subjects we have. We'll have some more subjects. Innovativeness, it as a 97.5%. Absolutely amazing. Spiritualist is fine what it is. I am gonna keep it. Maybe I'll try to get a little more spiritual because at some point I will be switching to Lutheranism. Aristocracy is stuck at 25. It's fine. I might put the guy on to maybe increase aristocracy a little bit more. We'll see. Serfdom, I'm actually pleased with that because it gives me raw material output and we have some really, really good raw materials that I do like taking advantage of. Belligerent, I'm surprised we're actually going into conciliatory because we've been kind of warring almost non-stop. We are going in towards quality and offensive. I'm fine with this. The siege ability is okay, along with the army move speed. I do like that. The only thing is the assault ability. I'm not really using it that much. I do need to get a few more cannons in my military, in my army, so we'll be doing that as well. Land is absolutely great as well at 90%. Capital economy, I did put the guy to propagate some more capital economy, so we're at 81.5. Really, really good. The production efficiency is absolutely amazing for us. Communalism could be a little bit more, and I had this guy doing the inward push a little bit more for some crown power, cultural tradition, and monthly control is really nice. I don't care about the monthly colonial migration. The antagonism language influence is a little crappy with the amounts of war we're doing, but I don't really care about that. I think that's a pretty good summarization of things have been doing. So this guy here, I will change him to finish out doing the societal value on inward. It's going to get to about 47%. Then I might switch to communalism. The thing is, I do like communalism. It gives satisfaction equilibrium to the states. The pop migration speed sucks, but I mean, we have like 6.6 million people in our empire right now, which is great. The pop join rebel threshold is great as well. And the revoke privilege cost is really nice. I may be revoking some privileges for our burghers here, which I want to get rid of this one. No, this one here. The guild's investment, we don't really need this. We are already at 97% innovativeness. Capital economy is at like 80 something percent. We don't need this. They just have more power for no reason, so we will revoke some of these privileges and possibly want to also revoke maybe one of these noble privileges, like this one here. We're not doing any navy stuff anyway, so I'll probably revoke this as well, but that'll have to wait. So thanks a lot for coming and watching another episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.